Hello everyone and welcome to my first video on this channel where I am making my Jax cosplay. Now, this is old footage from back a few months ago. I just never got to actually editing it or making it faster. This entire process was over nearly 2 hours, possibly. But of course, shorting it to a 9-minute video. This is my first time, well, in a while, actually taking time to style wigs. But as of now, I already crimped it and just didn't record any of it. And right now, I didn't know what exactly I was going for a Jax cosplay. I just kind of went with the flow with it. Here, I was just trying to fluff it and like curl in some of the layers. I wanted to keep his bangs and try to just make it as fluffy as possible. But also, I didn't know what to do much when some of it was going to be held down by a hat. The Jax cosplay I was going for was a Spudsy cosplay. Mainly because this was pretty last minute and I didn't have anything purple to wear nor pink overalls. My closet is all just mainly black, so all I had to do was buy an apron and the what's it called? I don't know, visor or some kind of hat. Because those were the only things that would actually come in time. And this was only a day or two before the con actually started. I was planning to cosplay this one on... Okay, well, to clarify, it was actually already started. This was on a Friday, but we didn't end up going to this day. Me and my sibling just didn't have time to do so. They had school. But otherwise, this was incredibly last minute. On Sunday, we were supposed to cosplay together as Gangle and Jax. We already had cosplays made for Saturday, so we can have basically an extra day to fix this one up, especially since we knew it would take the longest makeup-wise. So back to the wig styling, I was really just curling what looked right and just fluffing it up afterwards. I had no intention of what exactly I was going for. It did end up looking good at the end in at least pictures and stuff. But I think I'm really going to restyle it to a completely new look. It looked good like here and stuff, but it did not hold its shape even after hairspray and everything throughout the entirety of the con. But like I said, it was a bit rushed. I was just wanting to get it done. And for Jax's ears, I did have them made previously. I already made them with a lighter shade of pink. Well, shade of purple. It did come out a lot more pink, and then I decided to try to darken the purple and try to make it the same color as the wig. As you can see now that it did not end up going well. With the colors I mixed, with the paint I had necessary, it didn't get the right color I wanted to. On paper, when I mixed it, it did look like the wig. I guess the lighting just didn't work in my favor. But the ears themselves are made of EVA foam and around 2 centimeter. And then I just burned them kind of into shape with a lighter and painted over it. I did not have the heat gun at the time, and then I remembered we had it. But yeah, I just painted them very quickly, and I trimmed like the tips of the ears to make it more rounded. And this was also a last minute thing. I decided to make Jax's tail. Sure, he didn't have one in the Sweatsies episode, but with his new tail, I just decided it would be a great ad, and I just kind of wanted it. Little spark of creativity. And here are the final results for the makeup and the wig itself. And then here's the full cosplay. I made some great friends.